Welcome.
It's inside the ant farm.
How you guys doing?
Boom! 156.
156. That's a lot.
Let's get this beer, guys.
We almost had 156 views too, so that's cool. Oh, what is this beer?
Probably. It's from the new Syracuse Brewing Company, Willow Creek Brewing Company. It's not. There's nothing on that.
So what is it called?
It's called Brunch.
Brunch. All right.
Stout.
Right.
Prost. Good, right?
Pretty good.
They have a pretty good selection. They had one called Orange 44, which is like they're trying to make their drinkability one. Yeah.
Growler.
Yeah, it's a growler's fault. It's a nice case for it. I can use it for water, or mead, or something I drink right away.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
How you go? Are you a member of the Rosemont
Get
Gifford
some more
Seal?
if you want to put. You can pour yourself some more. Yeah. Actually, this is the old shirt. We're due for a new one. We just wrapped our membership. So
I got mine, but I got it for. We only got one, so I got it for Aiden.
yeah, we don't get one for Connor. Jamie's like, I get them on this year. I'm like, you can get one next one for like $5. So
now you're the one paying for it. That's it.
I'll put my $5 down. Get the monkey or the peacock.
The
maybe.
monkey or the peacock or the rat.
I don't know. The year of the rat. Who knows? It could be. What are you doing? Oh, I actually one story to tell. Connor had his first just complete child meltdown this weekend.
His first one.
And like usually his little meltdowns like any kid, but he didn't sleep at all on Sunday. He just was like, nope, not sleeping. I want to stay up. I want to. This is my narrative, by the way. This is he doesn't say many words.
It's like,
yet.
I want to stay up, Dad.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go to sleep. And broke Jamie, completely broke her. Where I had to be like, you're out. I tag you out. Get out. I was that one wrestler where the guy's wobbles backwards and he tags his back. I'm just like, get out. You're out of the ring.
And you were going USA, USA.
Yeah, and then little Connor put me in attitude adjustment and then kept doing it over and over again for 3 hours. Yeah, and John Cena me for certain. But
I do that when Jen was sick. Actually, Jess was. I could tell she'd been up pretty much the whole night, and I was like, "Give me." I got up at 3 o'clock or something. I'm like,
I was like, go away.
Sleep.
I was like, I actually told her to go downstairs. So I was like, I didn't want her to, because I knew he was gonna start crying too, because he's like, Mom's leaving. So I was like, just go downstairs. But she went in the bedroom. She slept for a little bit.
Put your pillow over your head and go to sleep.
Or I'll put the pillow over your head.
Like just Salida.
Yeah, it's because we're changing. We changed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's weird, by the way. But because we changed a bunch of stuff.
List.
We changed a bunch of stuff for him. So we give him the toddler bed, which he likes, and he can get out of bed now instead of just screaming and crying, which is better for him, we think. But we gave him a pillow, and we think that might have been the problem. He still is in the phase where he's like, pillows are awesome, and I like to enjoy them instead of being like, oh, it's a soft thing to sleep on. So when he put him down on the pillow, he's like, oh, this thing, oh, I don't want to fall asleep on it. I want to hang out with it. And okay, cool.
Kids, right?
Yeah. So it was a lesson learned. Hopefully, he slept very well last night. So.
Probably was so tired.
Yeah. Well, he was. He was.
For being a little turd.
Yeah. And the worst part too is she was completely sobbing when I came in, and he was laughing. I was like,
"These little kids are little psychopaths."
Go there. Just
go. Aiden has pneumonia, which is pretty awesome. Found out. He's been sick for weeks, and the doctor's kind of like, "Oh, just let him walk it off." I'm like, "I like $25." I'm like, "I need you to give him some." So finally, he told me yesterday morning he was feeling better, and I'm like, "Oh, great, man, you're almost better." And
it's on the mend.
And Jess was getting sick, so she's leaving work, and then 2 minutes after she calls me, I'm like, "Why are you calling me? You just told me you're leaving work. I know that. I'm coming." And she goes, "No, Aiden is needs to come home. He's got blood coming out of his ear." I'm like,
blood coming out of his ear.
Shit. So we had to go to the doctors, and they're like, "Yeah, he sounds like he's got a little pneumonia in there, just
mild pneumonia,
a little liquid in the lungs." Of course, he wants to play and stuff. I'm like, "Aiden, you need to sit down and stop moving because you need to rest." And so I took off tomorrow so I can be home with him.
Oh,
my first day on days. I'm home.
Taking off. What a jerk.
Remember
that, guys? He took off not because he was sick, so you can fire him.
I almost never take off because I'm sick.
It's a fireable offense.
I came into work and crapped and puked all over Yeah, just because I was like, no, I'm not
Crapped
going to take
and
off.
puked all over.
Oh, yeah, same time, both ends. I had to go home after that. I wasn't staying after that, you know. Like, I'm tapping out, guys. That was bad idea. So hopefully he'll be better very soon.
You can't crap and puke at the same time. We turn into a black hole.
I did. It was pretty awful.
Then you're like one of the magicians. You can make a black hole.
Luckily, there was a garbage in the bathroom, and I was like, blah, other end, blah.
I haven't even watched it work. And then I had to fly to San Francisco. Oh, I also I had some great beer this weekend. I should mention that since we're talking about
why not?
kids and throwing up and poopy and not sleeping. So Saturday went to Willow Creek, obviously, and got this, but we also went to Evergreen, which if you haven't been there yet, really good
like
food.
a little tour?
Well, I went with a good friend from the stage and another good friend who I wanted them to meet, and they did get to meet, and they hit it off. It was nice.
They fell in love.
But both fellow beer lovers like us, and so we went to Evergreen, and then we went to
Haven't they been in the podcast yet then?
the beer garden, which I can't remember the name of it. Somebody's beer garden. Wiz Gardener's
Somebody's.
beer garden.
Wiz Khalifa's beer garden.
Wiz Khalifa's beer garden. Which is really fun. It's in like an old firehouse facade, so it has these large doors that open up, but like the old style firehouse, so it's only like a small.
I've heard about
swing.
this. Yeah,
It's really fun in there. It was super crowded because they were on like some kind of beer tour thing, but
that you were inadvertently a part of.
They had liters of beer. And so I got a nice gentle friends of concert and had a liter of beer, and everyone was like, "You have a liter of beer?" I was like, "And you're not gonna be able to drink that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
If you don't know me by now,
So I guess it's gonna happen, guys.
you
That's gonna be
ain't
Jack.
ever gonna know
And
me.
my one friend I got him a half liter of the same thing, and then I drank the whole thing before he was even halfway done with his half, and I was like,
And you were like this.
"What was that? Hulk Hogan says what?"
Let's get some news, man. What do we got? We got a lot of news, supposedly. And we probably got different news, because my first one...
some good
It's
stuff.
nothing that you would have on there, so I'm going
delicious
to throw this out.
Is it Doctor Who?
It is.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who is coming back to Amazon Prime. Well,
Nobody cares.
yes, they do. At the end of January.
Yes, they do. Well, yes, they do.
At the end of January, Doctor Who was taken off Netflix and Hulu, which sucked, because a lot of Doctor Who fans like to be able to leisurely have it on there.
If you're real
I don't
fan.
know why. It's just, well, it's the way Netflix and especially Netflix does stuff. They just kind of throw stuff up in there and they take it down. And so people are like, well, how am I going to get my Doctor Who fix now? In March, it'll be on Amazon Prime.
I was thinking the same thing.
You should watch it.
I have Amazon Prime.
I think you should watch it.
Exterminate!
I think you should start watching it.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Like once you get into it, I think you're going to like
I
it.
have a plunger for you.
Like Chris
That's my plunger
Eccleston,
for
okay? Chris Eccleston. Huh? You like Chris
you.
Eccleston?
Let's make Chris Eccleston.
Huh? You guys watch him?
Or Matthew. I have to talk like me with my American accent.
Well, he doesn't have an American
Matthew.
accent in that one. Fantastic. That's how he talks now.
I love his American accent's the best.
He tries so hard.
He's so good.
He
in
tries so
Leftovers.
hard.
So good in
He's
Leftovers.
great in Leftovers, dude.
That's the only reason you might get me to watch it is because
I
he's so
love
good
him in Doctor
Leftovers.
Who. I love him in Doctor Who, but he might be better in Leftovers.
Like him, both him and David Tennant have been great in the separate things I've seen them in. But
What have you seen David Tennant in? Besides Harry Potter.
Jessica Jones, dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. All right.
Oh, and also Barty Crouch.
Yeah, Barty Crouch.
Hello, Father. Okay, guys. One for Miguel and two for Mateo on the Barty Crouch.
David Tennant is probably better in Doctor Who, although he's great in Jessica Jones. Chris Eccleston, he might be better in, even though he's great in
Gone in 60 Seconds. In Gone in 60
Not Gone in
Seconds.
60
Yeah.
He might be better in Leftovers than Doctor Who, but he's really good in Doctor Who.
What about Gone in 60 Seconds? Where is he?
I don't know where he is. I haven't watched that movie in so long that I'd have to go watch it.
A little tired. I'm a little wired.
He is, and no.
Okay, man. So a couple tracks from Batman v Superman were released. It's a Hans Zimmer and a guy named Junkie XL and maybe a DJ, I guess, are doing the score.
I'm sure
for
Hans
that.
Zimmer really liked hanging out with Junkie XL.
They released one called "Is She With You" and another one called "Men Are
It's
Still
about
Good."
Wonder Woman, obviously.
Yes, actually it is. It's Wonder Woman's theme track.
Okay.
And the other one, "Men Are Still Good," is Batman's theme track. And both were pretty awesome. The Batman one kind of just sounded like generic music.
Where were these on? Where did you find them? 'Cause I
It was on IGN when I saw this personally.
Okay.
"Is She With You" is really good though. It's like this cool like really frantic violin playing, and then like and like it sets you up for like her fighting someone or something. I really
Which she does.
It got me the slightest bit excited about Batman vs Superman. And you know me, I'm not super excited about this. We're gonna go see this, though, right? And review it.
Of course.
It comes up the 25th of March.
And did you hear about how long the runtime is?
5 hours.
It might be 2 hours and 27 minutes.
That's not horrible.
That's a good amount of time.
There's probably a lot on the floor.
They better either have a lot of action or a lot of good explanation. But I'm hoping they don't spend like an hour, like 45 minutes talking about how Superman knocked the city down.
If man won't kill God, the devil will do it.
I'm Lex Luthor.
Oh boy.
I love Jesse Eisenberg.
Are you not excited about Jesse Eisenberg being Lex Luthor? No. He's trying his hardest.
I know there's a goal for what they're trying to do.
Supposedly he's saying that this is the best acting he's done in his career.
Also,
he's saying that.
There's a lot of stuff, by the way, that's related to this. So I'm gonna go through it as quick as I can.
And then you have nothing
I'm going to take this for... No, there's actually more stuff on here. There's a 9-minute trailer mashup of all the trailers they've had for Batman v Superman. Yeah. 9 minutes. Where a guy put
him in chronological order.
best guess... Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's. If I remember, I'll try and link it in here.
They've actually been updating it as they go along.
It's fantastic.
They keep updating it.
It's fantastic. It's,
It's basically the whole movie.
Yeah, it feels like you're seeing all the highlights of the movie, though.
Yeah, probably.
But there was stuff like I didn't catch in any of the trailers, or maybe I just missed some of the trailers because there's like 20 of them. But they even had one. No, they didn't have one during Deadpool. But no, maybe they did have one during Deadpool. I don't know. Because it's Marvel, so I don't think they would. But I feel like I've seen it somewhere else. But yeah. So that the 9-minute mashup trailer, it looked pretty good. Like, I mean, that also like kind of whetted my interest. I'm like, okay, well, maybe.
So we have like the exact same things in there. But,
and so the next thing related to that is, has the Flash's movie suit been revealed? So Zack Snyder taking a picture of Jason Momoa.
There's like a little selfie thing there.
Like Jason Momoa looks like he's really strung out of something, like some kind of drug. Probably cocaine.
Zack Snyder probably cocaine too.
Yeah, he probably gave him the cocaine.
Let's do it together. Take a selfie.
He's like, devil horns, and you're like, okay, Khal Drogo. So Khal Drogo Under the Sea is in the concept art.
Under the sea.
Also, a couple of things that
under the sea.
There's a couple things I saw. There's other things I saw that I wanted to guess at, but I didn't really do it because I was like, I don't want to guess and be wrong.
Really
so
care,
I'll just. I don't care that much.
I'll wait. Yeah.
So if you look behind him though, you can see a red. Clearly, you see a red suit that is partially obscured.
It looks very Flash-ish.
It's metallic. It's got to be the Flash. It's got like you can almost see the lightning bolt in there. It's kind of it's grainy, but you can see it.
It had like a jeez, I can't remember. Injustice look to it.
Yes,
that's what
because it's armored. It looks very armored. It's like a shinier helmet, and like it looks like an actual helmet as opposed to a mat, like almost.
Which
a mask.
He kind of should be Pat if he's running 1,000,000 miles per hour. So.
Well, what's nice is they gave it a very different look than the Flash from the TV show The Flash, which he just had his big arc.
Which
in,
he should be
Earth 2.
Which he should be
excised.
The Flash in this movie, but anyway.
Grant Gustin, we love you.
Grant Gustin's our boy and friend of the podcast. So
friend of the podcast, watch. He's one of the 6 clicks. That's what we should call it, the 6 clicks. So there also appeared to be like an Aquaman type suit with a bearded Jason Momoa mannequin, which I thought was kind of funny. Like the mannequin with the beard.
In case you forget, that's what Aquaman looks like.
Oh, that's supposed to be the Gal Gadot one. Like, okay,
that's Aqualad's suit. Nope, it's got a beard.
There's also in the foreground. There's a bat cowl. There's some sort of black suit, which I'm not sure who's that was supposed to be.
Black Adam.
Well, there was nothing on it though, so I don't know if it was like a prototype
maybe like
of somebody
or maybe
else's
like
suit.
just like a generic bad guy suit or something.
What I'm thinking, Matt, my guess, Plastic Man.
Black Mana.
Plastic Man.
I think it's Black Mana.
It was a guy suit though. Black Man is a girl. Sorry. Also, Black Man is in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Also, black in front of every superhero.
Oh no, Black Man. No, yeah, Black Man is a villain. Black Man is also a DC villain.
No,
Black Mantis.
Black Mantis.
Okay, is the one from Guardians of the Galaxy. Black Manta.
Manta is a dude.
Who's also, by the way, a black guy.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's racist, man. Come on.
He's like, how do you know he's a black guy? He's got black in front of the superhero name.
No, I'm black. Look at oh no, dude. What? No.
There's no like Indian superheroes like brown brown.
Like this one black guy in Atlantis.
Brown speedster.
There's one black guy in Atlantis. He's the bad guy. Sheesh, DC, come on.
We also have we have brown spinning guy over there, and
I have brown spinning guy. Oh, yikes!
And red guy. Don't even get me started with red guy over here.
I'm a native of the
No,
sea.
I'm the Apache chief. Even more racist somehow.
I'm native of the Atlantean Sea.
What's your power, Apache chief? Is it something having to do with Native Americans? I grow.
What else? That's it. I also say a really racist thing before I grow.
Hi, yo, yo, yo. Let's do the chop, and I grow.
So yes,
That
so
happened.
I put this possibly a partially finished new Bat look or another character altogether, possibly Black Manta. Who knows? Who knows? Although I don't think they put him in the Justice League movie, but who knows?
Maybe another Zod suit?
They could be like a sinister, like a Secret Six or whatever they call the
Sinister
bad-
Six, I think.
No, Sinister Six
That's Marvel.
Is Marvel.
I
Is
don't
Spider-Man's rogues gallery, if you will.
You know what? You got to show me something. I'm DC. I need to see Batman vs Superman needs to knock it out of the park. That's the only way I'm going to be excited about any of these movies. So you got some big shoes to fill.
We'll do it on a scale and compare it to the Watchmen. Okay.
So we didn't talk about this last time, so I'm just going to throw it out there real quick. By mistake, Carrie Fisher revealed the name of the working title of episode 8.
I didn't read this.
Oh,
Actually,
you didn't? Okay, so you don't know what it is then.
I was like, I'm so coked out.
It was Space Bear.
Episode 7 or the new one?
Episode 8. That's the working title for episode 8 is Space Bear.
I wonder if they have to change it again.
I'm wondering if there's going to be more Ewoks in it. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I hope so.
Either that or some tardigrade species, like the water bear that can live in space. Those little water bug things. Those little weird guys with the 6 legs. I love those guys.
Weird mouths.
They're my favorite. I want one of those.
You probably do.
Oh, tardigrade.
Yeah, they would be very small. They'd be like microscopic.
I can't really pet you because you're so small, but I can't kill you because you can live in space.
And also because you're like literally invulnerable.
Because you can live in space and be all right. You're badass, tardigrade. Thank you.
So
we'll put a link. We'll put a link up here to the Wikipedia page for tardigrade, so you know what that is.
You should get some tardigrade DNA in you. You have like the weird teeth, but you also have.
That
like,
could be my
space.
superpower. Oh no, I look fine, but I have 2 extra arms.
But the little tardigrade arms that have like
little weird little fat arms.
with the little like spiky claw things.
I'm alright with that.
Like down, sold, live in space though. Then we'll shoot you to Mars in 72 hours, Matt.
And they'll be like, water bear, away!
Like, a giant laser. I don't see a problem with that. No, there's a lot of problems with that. A lot of problems.
I'm all up for it.
Hey, it doesn't
I'm
have
not
any...
like you, okay?
There's
I'm a
no heat
dreamer.
loss from this laser. Like, it's just a laser we can fire with no consequences.
I'm a dreamer. I want to be one of those people that goes to Mars and then has to live there forever.
Also, about your theory about, like, shooting a laser from orbit, you'd have to, like, shoot it from a specific angle that goes against its rotation, because otherwise you would kick it out of orbit, because you're literally pushing against something that's pushing back against you because of laser.
I think my theory is valid.
And so you would shoot the laser back into the atmosphere and like shoot it into the Earth.
Oh, just wait till it gets
At
out
like
farther.
at possibly a relativistic speed.
Wait till it gets out farther. Then you're good. We got this. We're good. Don't worry about him. We don't even know. You don't even know what we're talking about. So lasers.
I'm just saying there's some people in NASA that need to rethink some shit, or at least publish some stuff.
We're gonna use our space elevator to get up there and then shoot the laser from the top of the space elevator.
We don't have a space elevator.
Not yet. We will.
Sorry.
What do you got, man?
I got Vanessa Hudgens, Matt. She's cast as
That's good because I have
Emily Locke.
I actually have something else to go with this. That's good.
In the insurance claims adjuster in the DC universe. DC universe is she's going to play Emily Locke, an insurance claims adjuster who lives in the DC universe. So superheroes in NBC's Powerless.
You're gonna like this better because I found out 2 other people that are casting this. One of them, Danny Pudi.
Good, finally.
Another one, Alan Tudyk. In this show. In this show, dude.
I can get Jamie to watch it then.
Are you in? Are you all in? Are you pushing your coins in?
I was in when you said Danny Pudi, but
you were in with Vanessa Hudgens. I know. You're like High School Musical, yeah.
Porno pictures, what?
She's good looking, at least. Danny Pudi and Alan Tudyk in this. There's another girl, but I didn't know who she was. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna put her in there. Somebody else might know who she is. Her last name is Kirk. That's all I know. Oh. Not Captain Kirk. No relation. But yeah, so there's 3 people, and Danny Pudi and Alan Tudyk really give this some more comedy nerd cred. So that could be good. I don't know. It might suck too.
He also gives a kiss of doom to a lot of things, so
That's true. That's true. But yeah,
I'm a leaf on the wind. Maybe we'll kill him off.
I'm all in. I hope Vanessa Hudgens can hold a show like this, but you know.
Well, I mean, this is her first time on network TV, so we'll see. First time on TV since the high school.
No, she was just in Grease. She was just in Grease the musical. And Mike, she did Grease the Musical the day after her father died. She had to be live on this show, and supposedly she did really good. I can't even imagine having to do that.
Actually, a lot of people hated it because they changed one of the songs.
Oh, right. Well, they had to take out.
Actually, Middletown.
She's a real pussy wagon.
Middletown's own Aaron Tveit was in it.
They had to take out
the main guy of Grease.
The girls are gonna cream.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
Actual line from the same song.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
Grease Lightning, the worst song of all
time.
Go
Gene Rayburn. Go Gene Rayburn.
She's really gonna cream Grease Lightning.
Yeah.
What?
Because Grease Lightning
really?
makes girls cream.
What? It's a real pussy wagon? You could say that? Shit.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
That's why they had to change that.
Fox.
I had to change that. Yeah. Okay.
That's all you need to know about that.
I'm going to steal this because you have it on your list.
Oh, no.
Because I'm a bigger fan of Vikings than you are. Clive Stanton has been cast as Bryan Mills in the Taken TV series.
If you notice, I wrote down, I'm like, this Rolo, I don't know who he is.
First of all, you need to watch Vikings. Rolo's pretty badass in it.
Is he delicious? Is he like a delicious candy with caramel filling? He's like, I'm a Rolo.
No, Rolo is a fucking terrible human being for the most part. But he's Ragnar's the main guy's brother, and he always kind of wants to be him. And so he does a lot of bad shit. But he also does good shit, so it's kind of like it's hard to be mad at him.
So then he got killed, obviously, because he's going to be in the show.
I haven't watched the last season, so I don't know.
I guess he's killed off.
Maybe he does.
Whatever.
But he's going to be Bryan Mills.
Spoilers.
I think he's got the acumen for it. He's
skills.
definitely in good shape for kicking.
Does he have like an Irish brogue a little bit?
He talks like this.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And he's a beater on the show. He's a beater.
It's basically about Bryan Mills' journey getting the particular.
He's always the guy in the Vikings battle that's killing people way after they're dead, like just smashing everybody's heads. He's the guy who jumps in the middle with no shirt on. So that's kind of he'd be good for the show.
Yeah, the article had him like shirtless and he had an axe or something.
He's a badass in the show. And so I'm all right with that. I definitely see him in as Bryan Mills in that. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do.
Matt, so are you ready for another character added to Marvel Civil War?
Well, I guess.
Pepper Potts, man. She's in.
Yeah, now this was actually, there's a lot of speculation that what is she or isn't she? There's so many people in already. Where would she be?
Not 67 characters, by the way. That's a myth.
No, that's Infinity Wars. So she is.
As long as one of those characters, Howard the Duck, him down.
I would hope so. They already showed him. Might as well keep going.
Or
Cosmo.
They're basically saying
that
she's going to play a small yet key role in Civil War. Now, will she be like the one that changes Tony Stark's mind about like being a hard ass?
Like, Tony, here's your helmet. He's like, thank you.
I changed my mind. I'll wear a helmet. And then he gets shot in the head a bunch of times. Like, good thing I wore that helmet.
I would have got shot in the head a bunch of times.
And then Captain America gets shot in the head. And he's like, oh, I don't have a helmet. Oh, and dies. And then Bucky picks up the shield and you're like, yes! Yes!
So I got to play a little of the Black Desert Online Beta.
How bad was it?
I played a couple hours of it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. First of all, it's kind of cool because they do a lot of voice acting in it. So like the story is driven by a voice character, which I kind of like.
Is your character voice or is?
You have a voice, so you go that thing, but it doesn't. You don't actually talk, but like there's people talking to you.
Which hot female are you playing?
I'm actually the wizard guy, and my wizard looks like David Bowie. I made his name Dumbledore.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, that's just for the beta.
Troll. You're a troll.
But he looks like David Bowie though with a beard.
Let's dance.
I kind of want to name him like Double Bowie or something like that, but I didn't.
Double Bowie would be so much better name.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it for my real character because it's just the beta.
Let's be a troll. Go full troll here.
Yeah. So I mean, it was some ways it was fun because the fighting looked cool, and there's also a feature where like if you push a point on a map, you can press a button and then you can just walk the straight line there, so you don't have to like try to like. It'll like give you the straightest path there, basically, which is kind of nice. And then
so it's basically game GPS.
Yeah, basically, it's like a GPS to like show you how to get there and just let you. It's like I'll do it for you. I'm like, okay, I can sit back and get a drink while you're walking.
It's just like getting eaten by animals. Like,
so far, I only played about 2 hours or 3 hours of it, and the animals none of them are aggro, and I don't know if that's just they're doing that for beta. But it was like, I'm like, there's like wolves. I'm coming up to him, like walking right next to him, and there's like 10 wolves. I'm beating up one wolf, and the other wolves are just staring at me while I kill this other wolf right here. Or like there was like a goblin guy.
Well,
And I was beating him up,
it's
and all his other
Korean.
friends were like, "Yep, beat him up."
It's a Korean game. All the children are friendly in Korea. So
It's like, just kill my friend. It's okay. I'll wait until to get killed later.
no, stab his face. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Use a fire spell.
Just
burn him
don't
alive.
stab me. Oh, you're stabbing me. Oh, I guess I
You
gotta.
burned him alive, but that's you probably. Oh no, you're doing it.
The wizard's spells actually kind of look cool, and you can like emulsify people and stuff like that when you hit them
They
sometimes.
scream and like.
They just like
run away.
explode and like fucking fire comes out of them. That's kind of cool. Like the graphics look cool for the most part, but I don't like the story. I'm just like I don't know if it's gonna sell me on it.
Dios mío.
But it's only beta, so I guess we'll see when I get into it. I'll give you a full review once I get into it.
I hope Ginny is in a brother. It's really crazy outside.
You know she's.
Yeah, I want a full review, man. I want a full review.
I will.
Speaking of full reviews, man, The Walking Dead Mission episode 1 is out.
It is.
As of today.
Did you buy it or no?
No.
Okay. I saw some reviews on it. They said it was really good storytelling, but the gameplay was actually
Kind of
lackluster.
contrived.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. Like Telltale's doing the same things, and with the exception of the Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands, I feel like a lot of the games have been going the same route. Where like the first couple of games, like A Wolf Among Us was amazing story. So even though the
and the beginning of the Walking Dead season 1.
Of course, what was
Yeah.
the first big one?
Yeah.
Because they did do ones before that. They had the Back to the Future game and the Jurassic Park game before that.
Yeah.
But where they really clicked was The Walking Dead season 1 and Wolf Among Us. I actually like better than Walking Dead season.
I don't, but
now
it's very
I'm
close. Very close. They're very close.
But Tales from the Borderland was my favorite of the set because the humor in it was great.
I still played it. I haven't.
A lot of great voice acting. I'm telling you, Matt, you'll lose some hours to it because it's fun. It was probably that's why it's one of my games of the year last year because it was a great.
And I haven't played
set.
this game of the year, even though I own it.
It's a great set.
Mature.
And but The Walking Dead Michonne, I might wait till it goes on sale. I love Michonne as a character.
Sure.
I don't need to see her origin story really. I like what.
Yeah, and if I'm going to be in it, I want to cut a lot of heads off. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, supposedly there is good action with her, but it's also the same stuff you see in every game.
I want to slice heads off, come up, and maybe bifurcate a zombie
I like that word.
completely in half. He falls in half, and then
that's-
you stand there with a sword.
That's $10 word. I like that.
Bifurcation is a great word. Okay.
How much is that stuff now?
I have not, so I got a couple cool things.
There you go.
You have one thing that's mine though, so you can use that one.
It's mine.
No, but you have this one.
I have.
So Dungeons and Dragons is coming out with a movie very soon, and so
Will it star Wayne's brother?
I hope not. But it was explained. Somebody was explaining the movie, and they explained it to be like Guardians of the Galaxy in a Lord of the Rings setting. Now, Warner Brothers is the one who's
So like the original Dungeons and Dragons.
Warner Brothers has the rights to this movie, and so I think they're trying to fill the Harry Potter void with something that's action. So they're thinking, what are the two best movies that could really work with the genre?
Fantastic Beasts and Where
A
to Find
fun
Them.
caper type thing in a Lord of the Rings type
And-
rich setting. Now,
Space
how do you
Jam.
feel in general about a D&D movie about the Lost Realms, Forgotten Realms? Forgotten Realms. Sorry, nerds.
Guys, get him now.
Sorry, nerds.
I'm gonna
Forgotten
post his
Realms.
address here, and I'm gonna post a phone number where you can call him and flame him. I don't care.
You don't want Guardians of the Galaxy in Lord of the Rings land?
I feel like that's not gonna be able. They're not gonna pull it off correctly.
What about Aragorn was Star-Lord?
What if he's played
No, like what if he was like they redid Lord of the Rings and
I'm Star-Lord.
Aragorn was played by Chris
I mean
Pratt
Aragorn.
as Aragorn, but he was wearing a Star-Lord mask the whole time.
I would rather see Chris Pratt play either Gandalf or Sauron.
Like, hey guys, I'm really scary,
Giant eye.
dudes.
It's just my eye, dudes.
Yeah, it's
What's
like,
up?
hey, I'm the eye. Whoa,
hey.
scary. I'm gonna get you guys. I'm telling you.
I won the ring.
I'm telling you, dudes. I'm
I
gonna
want
get
the
you.
ring.
And of course, Dave Bautista.
One for Miguel, two for Mateo.
Dave Bautista would be Aragorn in that.
I'm Aragorn.
Hey,
Whoa.
I talk like this all the time.
Oh, I'm not acting, it's actually my voice.
This is just my voice. One for his Dave Bautista.
Yeah, and that's a Dave Bautista. We've had a couple good impression offs, I think.
So yeah, that's happening. I still need to see more. I guess show me
Crazy,
a trailer or something. I guess I don't know.
Fran Miles is a good place to do that.
I only hope there's some kind of dice
system.
joke in it somewhere. That's what I want.
What? Are we rolling dice here? Critical
Hey,
hit.
buddy, you rolled a 1 or something.
You got an epic fail.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
And one guy goes to slice an orc from behind and he gently crusts his back instead. Just critically fails.
It's like, what are you doing? He's like, I failed.
I'm sorry, it was a fail. So the last thing I got, Matt. Are you ready for a Jay and Silent Bob game?
I'm ready for it. Was born ready for this.
Drinking beers. Smoking fatties, rolling blunts. Who smokes blunts? Who smokes blunts?
Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch.
So there's crowdfunding right now on a place called www.fig.co. It's the description for the game is a 2.5D beat 'em up, which is basically it means they can move up and down on the screen.
Yeah, like a Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage or
Double Dragon.
Or one of the what is it? Not Dragon's Quest, that newer one, like whatever.
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time. Pizza Time. You can travel. You're basically the story is you're traveling through a mega mall looking for loyal chronic customers.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
Okay,
but I didn't read that part.
Supposedly what they're saying is that there's a combo combat system. So you basically, if you can match phrases to do like Yo Mama style insults where you're fighting and it doubles your effect, it makes you stronger basically.
Why did you got a fig.co? What was Indiegogo not available for
No,
this?
well basically, okay, so I read why they were doing this. Fig.co basically what they do is they take personal donors, but they also take investors. So you can be an investor as well as doing, small donations. You can be a company and invest in that game as well.
Well, it's like an Indiegogo a couple years back when Sterling Renaissance Festival, they were looking for like $300,000. They only made like $8,000, but then they got an investor afterwards. This place actually, they get the investor right in there.
Right, and then be like, hey, this guy's investing too, so we can keep going, or something like that.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a good way to do it, actually.
I'd play this game.
Because Groupon.
Good old Groupon, as they say.
Kickstarter is tough. Because, if you don't get the money, then you don't get any money.
Yeah, my habit's much tougher than Groupon, let's just say.
You don't get the money. You get nothing. They're like, sorry, you get nothing. Whereas Indiegogo, they're like, oh, you just get all the money we give you, and it's supposed to be more for like, hey, little Jimmy needs a new leg or something like that, but still people use it for other things.
Matt, that's GoFundMe you're thinking of, okay?
GoFundMe now.
And that's where Kanye West is, guys, if you want to donate to him.
I have one last thing but I'm going to do this one first.
It's about Kanye West.
Technically two things. San Diego Comic-Con, tickets went on sale a couple days ago. It's sold out within an hour.
Grand opening,
Within
grand
an
closing.
hour. It's getting kind of sad. Like, who is buying all these tickets that fast?
Brokers.
Remember when we could get into New York Comic Con? I feel like we're not going to get in this year because last year was already pretty crazy. All the 4 days sold out in like a minute and a half.
That was garbage, too.
And I feel like it's going to be worse this year. I really want to go, but I mean, am I going to get a 2-day ticket? I'm going to go Thursday and Sunday or something?
It sucks, too, that you see so many of those getting sold. Like, they need to find a better anti-broker system.
And supposedly, after last year, there were so many complaints that New York was supposed to find a better system for it. That's what they talked about. Hopefully they do, because I really don't want to be one of those people. I mean, it was already troubling enough a couple years ago when we tried to get the VIP ticket, and it was like, I was on like 30 seconds before it was even supposed to be on, and I still couldn't get a VIP ticket. Luckily I got a 4-day, but now last year everyone had trouble getting 4 days. They could get 4 days before, so hopefully we don't have that problem. I really am looking forward to going this year, and I already took days off from work, so. And then the last thing is a Kickstarter. Speaking of Kickstarter, and speaking of our friend who does good villain, John Ginty, he just started a Kickstarter for his next movie called From Dust. It's a sci-fi horror movie, and it looks really cool. There's a little teaser trailer out for it.
Is he going to start Tim Blake?
It's actually written by the dude who played the comic book owner, Chris, the comic book store guy, Ken Chapman. He actually the one who wrote it. So.
I actually saw him randomly at the most, and we did like an awkward I recognize you. You're not Mateo.
Ken's cool. I like Ken a lot. So, I hope I'm in it. That'd be fun. But if not, I just hope it does really well. I actually told them if you need any like costume stuff, we can do some stuff.
Chain mailing.
So, yeah, you need chain mail. Any of our stuff we make. Just even for scenes and you want to borrow it, that's cool. Because I really want to help them out. So they have a Kickstarter up though, so kickstart liberally. Because if they don't make it, then they don't get all the money, which is sucky. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
By the way, Matt, when you solicited that to me, John also solicited that to me on a Facebook message, and then a random girl who used to work for me solicited her Beachbody thing, like, oh, you should do Beachbody with me, and I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? I literally got 3 solicitations in within 3 hours.
And mine's gonna help you a lot more than Beachbody because it's gonna help your mind get entertained.
Yeah, you didn't see how much weight this girl lost. She was in good shape.
So that could be you. You're in Beachbody yet?
Yeah, Beachbody. 225.
Is that how much you weigh?
I need you to focus for 25 minutes. Yeah, I weigh 25 pounds. Yes.
No, I thought you said 225.
No, T25.
I weigh 253, so not 225. I'd like to weigh 225. That'd be nice.
You weigh 233?
No, 253.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's no way you weigh 233.
Yeah, because I said 253 the first time.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys.
We love you.
Hey, stay classy.
Finn.
Bang.
Boom.
Good night, everyone. Let's turn off. Let's see. Nope, didn't turn off. One more time. Okay, this sucks. Hey, turn off.